you have to pay to have an eye. Imagine you have to pay to have a brain. Imagine you have to pay to have a hand to use. How much would that costed you? Just give it a thought. You want to go and buy an eye in the market. Then that means you have to look for money to fund your capital. You have to look for money to fund your account. But before funding your account, you have to buy an eye, you have to buy a hand, you have to buy. Good day. My name is Olafare Vincent Ayodeji, your FX comrade. You can follow me on YouTube, Olafare Vincent Ayodeji, or FX comrade. On Facebook, also Olafare Vincent Ayodeji, or FX comrade. So yesterday when I was going out, three most important assets of every trader. Today I've taken a trade. I've made my 1:3 reward already for today. But while taking the trade, there was a lot of things that was going through my mind. That was the most three important assets of every trader. For every trader, the most important thing we all think about, the traditional thing that we all think is the most important, is money, which is capital. Yeah, fine. But come to think about it, as a trader, without, how would it be like not having an eye to spot pattern, not having an eye to spot structure, not having an eye to spot direction of the market? How will it be? How would you have felt with that? Think about that. So currently, I'll be taking you through three most important assets. Definitely, money is not there. And number three, you'll be shocked about that. And at the end of this video, when you watch till the end, you have to sit back and reanalyze and see the most important assets of every trader. The number one most important asset of every trader. Imagine me opening my laptop this morning. I want to trade gold. I couldn't spot pattern. I could not spot structure. I could not see the direction of the market. How would I have felt at that point in time? You to think about that. That means the core most important asset of a trader at that point is not capital, is the vision, which is the eye. So that means without a vision as a trader, one would be at disadvantage trading the financial market. One would be less privileged trading the financial market. And at this point in time, as a trader, we must value this one of the most important assets, which is our vision. We must find a way to guard it. We must find a way to protect it. While looking for capital, while looking for money, we should put that at the back of our mind, that our vision is important more than even the capital. Because when the capital is there and there is no vision, at the end of the day, it's you being at disadvantage at the end of the day. So the number two most important asset of every trader, which I think, in my own opinion, you might have a contrary opinion, which you can put in the comment section. You can have other things which you can put in the comment section. Is the brain, which encompasses the psychology, which encompasses the emotions, which encompasses the reasoning as a trader. As a trader, the brain is very important to every trader, which is the second most important asset of every trader. So imagine you can spot vision, but you can't process the thought process. You can't process the pattern. You can't process the structure. You can't process the direction. You can't take a decision, because the psychology, which encompasses the brain, allows us to take decision even when we spot patterns, even when we spot direction of the market. So imagine you couldn't do that. Imagine there is no way for you to process that. There is no way for you to take action. Then how would it have been? So at that point in time, capital is not close actually, because even when you have the capital, you don't know what to do with the capital at the end of the day. Then you see that there is a lot that you have to deal with. There is a lot that that you might have to lose at the end of the day. Yeah, loss, yes. And that's one of the greatest fear of every trader, losing it all. You don't want to lose it, actually. So the third most important asset of every trader, in my own opinion, you might have a contrary opinion, which you can drop in the comment section, is our hand. Our hand, which we use to take action. Yeah, now we can automate with voice recognition, like okay, saying sell or buy. But when you look at MetaTrader, or when you see trader or trading view, you see that at this point in time, the technology is not yet there to use your voice to take a buy or to take a sell, to journal. Yeah, you can use your AI notes for journaling. But imagine the hand taking a buy, taking a sell, clicking, using your mouse around, drawing your trend line, drawing your support and resistance, drawing your horizontal line, drawing your fib level. Imagine there's no hand. How would it have been for you? How would it have been easy to analyze as a technical trader? How will it have been easy for you to analyze, to draw these objects on your chart? So you've seen that these are the most important assets of every trader. And as a trader, and as a trader, we have that job to always protect them. We have that job to always guard them and keep them safe. And at the end of the day, we should always be grateful to God for giving us this asset freely. Yeah. Imagine you have to pay to have an eye. Imagine you have to pay to have a brain. Imagine you have to pay to have a hand to use. How much would it have costed you? Just give it a thought. You want to go and buy an eye in the market. Then that means you have to look for money to fund your capital. You have to look for money to fund your account. But before funding your account, you have to buy an eye, you have to buy a hand, you have to buy a brain before you even think of getting a capital. So how much will it have costed you? Do the calculation and drop it in the comment section. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, follow and share. Let's discuss in the comment section. Don't miss out on this daily gist. I am your FS comrade, Olafare Vincent Ayodeji. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.